Hi, my name is Vivian and welcome back. Today we are going to talk about the third part of our three-part series on how to write a series. We're going to talk about the third book in the series and beyond. These tips do apply more to serials than they do to series. I do explain in the first video the difference between a serial and a series. Things can get trickier because the overarching story, the story arc, needs to have enough elements within it that the previous books build up the story to the point where in the final books of the story, the point of the story arc is apparent. This also means that no matter how long your serial is, 3 books or more, the final books represents the last part of the story arc. Keep in mind, it may take longer to bring your story arc to a satisfying close. If you notice, when it comes to the final books in serials, you see that they're a little thicker than the rest of the book because it just takes a lot more to tie all the pieces together so that they all make sense and it comes to a satisfying conclusion. If your serial is longer, it may be after books 3 or 4 that it will take a while for your story arc to wrap up. And there is no set formula. It's up to you to decide how many books it will take for you to complete the overall story arc. Once you determine how many books you will need, you can divide it up however you see fit. Beth Daniels does give an example that I'm going to share with you here. Let's say your serial is going to be 5 books. It will take 5 books for you to effectively convey the overall story arc. In a 5-book setup, the 3rd book is the middle of your story. The first 2 books will be the setup, and the last 2 books will be the resolution. And the 3rd book is the midpoint. So overall, when it comes to writing a serial, think about the ups and downs that occur in your story arc. About the adventure, the character arcs, everything that is involved in your story arc. And always keep in mind, before you get to the last part of the story arc, which is the final book, the final books, make sure that at the end of the previous books, make sure that you end the book that opens up another problem that your character will have to face, which will be discussed in the next book, and so on and so forth. The final book in a serial. The final book can be tough to write. But keep in mind that your readers have been with you every step of the way. Although the last book may need to be a bit longer so that things can wrap up and come to a satisfying close. Also keep in mind, don't let things linger on too long as well. You don't want your readers to lose interest. Make the finale as epic as you can make it. Again, think of Lord of the Rings. I think Lord of the Rings, the 3rd book, well, movie, because I've only seen the movie, the 3rd movie, just think about how epic that finale was. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more videos on writing tips and books. Also, I do have free how to plot your novel worksheets below. You can look in the description box. Also, go ahead and watch the next video here. I will talk to you next time. Bye!